Hey everyone, Combo here. I have been requested through several private messages about getting out of the map. The game is getting old, it's a little bit boring, I'm fixing to be moving on, so I thought I would show a few of the not so up and up things I know about the game. Pretty easy to do this. This is something I've known since the beta. Anybody who did the beta should know this too. If you had friends who just told you what to do. Come up here to Tranquility Road. It's the gate right here. You'll hop up here. And this is where you're going to want to have your decoy equipped. Because what you're going to do is send your decoy through the barrier and change places with it. And you're on the other side of the barrier, so you're outside of the map. Now, you do have to be a little cautious where you go. You can pretty easily get yourself thrown back into the map. It's a lot better to come out here, I guess, with a friend. That way, if you do get thrown back into the map, you can just fast travel back to your friend. As long as you're not in the same car, you're alright. There's one other trick on this side that nobody had shown me. Kind of had to figure it out for myself. It's not the easiest trick to do, but there's another place that you can't get past. I'm going to try to show you. I'm not going to claim to be successful, but I'll at least tell you about it. I try to stay away from the edge. I swear one of those times I got booted away from the edge. I got kicked back inside whenever I was too close to it. So I think it's right up here. It's where you're going to hit another roadblock going this direction. You can see we're right on the barrier. Right next to the barrier. We're still outside of the map, but here's where you get locked. Is you can't get past any of this. There's no way around it. So the trick I learned was still another decoy one, and this one I wasn't sure if it would work when I did it, but somebody may know another way. I just do what I know, and that's I'll come up here and I'll try to throw my decoy up there. And it's not the easiest thing. I mean, just try and try again. I've sat here and done it 10 times and missed every time. I've come over here and done it the first attempt. It's easier when you have friends with decoys. That way the first person who gets it, he can change places with his decoy and everybody can just travel to him. I don't see my decoy. Oh, look at that. Nice. Successful the first attempt. And you can see where I was. Now I'm on the other side of this, and this is where you can get around over to where the wrecked spaceship is, and if you go further along you can explore and eventually even find the red flag. It would take a little bit long for me to show you that. That's not really what I was trying to do. I was just trying to show you how to get out of the map and to get past that one specific point right there. And you have to be a little bit careful when you get over to the lake as well, because it's a great place to get kicked back into the map. Here's the spaceship, the backside of it. And you see the water there from the lake. And that's the thing, is I can go down to a certain point, but if you try to go north, or if you just, like you can swim through a lot of that. But if you try to go too much further that direction, and you kind of see on the map where I'm pointed, it's going to kick you back into the map. But to get to the red flag, you're pretty much gonna have to make your way. I think it was somewhere in here. I think it was. It's one of those things you just kind of go there and you just know where to go once you get there. But pretty much, if I jump in the water, I get teleported back into the map at this point. But you're gonna have to go over all of this, go up some hills. It's a little tricky to get on top of that, but it's not as hard as getting your decoy is on that rock. I made it look easy, but I was just lucky. I got it on the first attempt. But you can see, standing here right on the borders of the lake, and go for a nice little swim, get ourselves kicked back into the map. It won't even tell you you're drowning or anything here. This is just a straight, yeah, see, that far, I didn't even hit the water again. And you'll see it's going to give me a message that tells me I've left the boundaries. You have left the controlled world bounds. Extract to a safe location, and it did. Extracted me right back here to Tranquility. But that's how you get out of the map. Not necessarily a new thing. Most people who know how to do it have known how to do it since the beta. They didn't. I guess this wasn't too advertised, so they didn't patch that before the game came out. But if you were wanting out, that's how I get out. Hope you enjoyed the video.